It's about the research that we did for Emma Howe and James Ford. They ran the first Underground Railroad station in Erie. There was a lot of information about the family that hadn't been reported historically, and we stumbled upon the family, the Ford family, in really early pioneer documents for Erie, and we kept on stumbling upon the Fords, a Ford, and we wondered why it hadn't been reported before. And so we just started to accumulate more and more information about the Fords, and we realized that they were very important to the starting of Erie. Yeah, they were the first Black people to live and settle in Erie. And that was not really in the history books. It was in any of the history books, the history of Erie history books. They just had one person in there, and they didn't really, Bo Bladen, they didn't really talk about how he was connected and how his family was started by the Fords and Emma Howe. And we found this information out, and we were surprised that it wasn't covered in any history books. They know the real history of Erie. The people of Erie should know how Erie started. A lot of people know, like Daniel Dobbins and Perry, but they don't, and they'll know like Harry Barley, but they don't know about the first people who started, who came and laid out Erie. And they don't know that there were important Black people who were part of that team and who were treated as equals and put as much effort as anyone else into laying out Erie. They just, their contributions were, a lot of them were destroyed because there was a courthouse fire of 1823, which destroyed everything before 1823. So you have to look really hard to find anything about the pioneers of Erie. And that's what we did. And then once we started doing that, we were surprised at what we found and that no one knew about this.